your bridge. You're going to squeeze your butt cheeks together. Start trying to wake up the back of the body, especially as we're recording this, it's morning. But if you're watching this and it's not morning, maybe you've been sitting. If it's morning, maybe you've been lying down or sitting, and it's time to kind of wake up the back of that body. Get some blood flow through there. So today is a circuit workout. We are going to get our heart rates up. We are going to hopefully sweat a little bit, get some endorphins going, and feel good. So after those 10 bridges, we come into hands and knees for our cat-cow. And we're going to flatten the low back and then draw the belly into the spine, press into the hands, curl under with the tailbone, and then go the other way. So tailbone up, chin up, chest open. And we have 5 here. We're trying to get some movement through the pelvis. Just trying to get your body moving, feeling loose, feeling some movement at the pelvis, middle part of the body. So we have 5 here. If you're joining us on the replay, we don't need any equipment today unless you have maybe some very lightweight dumbbells. You have an option of using some very lightweight dumbbells today for one of the moves. Other than that, it's going to be all body weight. So we're going to come down to our forearms. One hand goes behind the ear, and we're going to rotate the elbow to the ceiling, trying to get some twist through the upper back. We have 8 of these. So we really want to feel that rotation, that opening up through the middle of the upper back. Nice good twist in there. And then we've got 8 on the other side. Today is going to have lots of options for exercises. I always give at least 2, often 3 levels of an exercise. And you're going to be able to pick whichever one works best for you. Whatever suits you best today is where you're going to go with this. So listen to your body. Push yourself just a little bit and make sure you do that in a safe way. Coming back to our hands and knees for our bird dogs. If this is uncomfortable on your wrists, or if you need to modify this for balance, you can always do this on your forearms and simply extend one leg at a time. Otherwise, we're going to come up onto all fours. One arm and one leg, extend and reach. Drop back and switch sides. So belly button pulls into the spine. Fingers extend long, push through the heel. Try to keep that low back flat. Everything still tight and controlled. We're doing 10 of these on each side. This is waking up our core. So we definitely want to wake the core up before we start our workout, because we're going to ask our core to do a lot for us today. And so with that, we want to make sure that we are paying attention right now, all the way in the beginning, to what's happening in the middle part of the body and engaging that core, waking it up. Once you've done your 10 on each side, no rush, take your time. We'll all meet together standing. But this is going to be whenever you are ready. Rush those bird dogs. We go into arm circles once we stand up. Arm circles for 10 backwards and then 10 forwards. Big reach, opening up through the shoulders, stretching through the fingers, all the way up. So we go 10 backwards. Today's movements are going to be somewhat simple. I don't want to say easy. Go ahead and reverse that arm circle. I don't want to say easy, but they're going to be somewhat simple. So nothing too crazy complex. Like I said, all body weight except for one. But you're going to have plenty of options to make this more difficult, less difficult, and really fit whatever your body is needing today. From here, we go into 5 toe touch squats. Feet are about as wide as the hips. Arms up. We round it forward, you'll round your back, you'll bend your knees. Whatever you gotta do to get to your toes. Then as you drop your butt down with your chest, right arm to the ear, left arm to the ear, and stand up. And we have 5 of those. So you definitely want to round it down, then tuck and lift, reach, reach, and up. This is 5 full parts, so make sure each movement is its own little piece. So it would be 1 rounded, 2 tuck and lift, 3 right arm, 4 left arm, 5 is stand up. You have 1 more here. Round it, tuck and lift, reach, reach, and up. Awesome job. So now we're going into gate openers for 10 on each side. Hands on hips, we're really nicely, but whatever you want to do. We're going up and around. Open the hip. Yeah. Just making sure that we're lowering that leg with control. And we're trying to keep the pelvis square and level. And we're keeping the ribs and the hips pulled in tight. Thinking about posture, core control, stability. That's also here on one leg. We'll get a little bit of that today in our movements. I forgot to mention with bird dogs, we're actually going to see bird dogs again in our routine because they're a really great core and back exercise. Okay, so we're warmed up. We're going to jump right into our first circuit. Here's how today's circuits are going to go. We have 4 movements. We're going to do them for 40 seconds. So we'll do a move for 40 seconds. We'll have 20 seconds to rest and move on to the next exercise. And then we'll go through that whole series of 4. We'll take a break for 2 minutes and then we'll do it again. So the first time through, it'll take us a little bit longer because I'll have to explain each exercise. But after that, we'll go boom, boom, boom right through. We may even get through it 4 times. We'll see how we have for time. So I said these exercises are simple, and they are, but each one, as I said, has a level. So our first exercise is the jumping jack. Level 1 for jacks is to stay upright, not a lot of bend at the knee, but big arms up overhead and step the feet out. Level 2 is to use your legs and squat down. It keeps this low impact, but it makes the intensity higher. So if you need low impact, but you want more intensity, that's maybe your option. Level 3 is a full-on jumping jack here. So we're gonna go for 40 seconds, and we're gonna rest for 20, and then we'll start over. So 40 seconds, jacks in 3, 2, 1, you go. Level 1's right here. Level 2, get down there, use your arms. Level 3, we're going all the way through. It's only 40 seconds. So whatever level you pick, go there and push yourself. Even if it's low impact, you could speed it up. You can make sure the arms are up big. You're already past halfway done. If you want to keep the impact out, but keep the intensity up, get down into those legs. You have 15 seconds here. It's short, so you got to push, push, push in these intervals. That's why they're so short. Good work. Arms up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. We're going down to the floor for this next exercise. We've done this before. It's a suitcase tuck. With a suitcase tuck, we want to think of it like a dead bug or a hollow hold. We start here, we open, we close. To modify, level 1 would be little open and close. So I'm not extending very much through my low back. Level 2 would be open more and close. Level 3 is all the way out, the legs come straight, we come into that full hollow hold. We have 40 seconds. Take a deep breath and lift the head, ready, here we go. So level 1, open it just a little bit. Make sure your low back stays flat to the mat. Bigger is level 2. Either way, you're not gonna let that low back get cranky or arch. Level 3 is all the way out and in. Notice that I'm not tucking and crunching. My torso is not changing. My arms and legs are moving, my torso is not. I'm pressing my low back flat to the ground. You got 15 seconds here. Not letting anything arch. You just go open and close. Wherever your back will allow and you can feel your core pull in tight. 5 more seconds without discomfort in the low back. 3, 2, 1. Relax. We're going to stand back up. We have a whole 20 seconds in between. I know, we're up, we're down, we're up, we're down. It's good. It's good for you to be able to get up and down off the floor, especially if you got little grandkids. It's a good skill to have. Or little kids, but I say grandkids because Vicky's got all the little ones. Next exercise is a high knee. Level 1, arms over the knee, and we're just keeping this low impact. Level 2, you can make that faster, still low impact, but make it a little bouncy. And then level 3 is a full high knee run. 40 seconds, and then we'll rest. 2 more exercises in the circuit. High knees, ready? Here we go. So level 1. Level 2, maybe we want to add a little bounce. Keep the core tight, keep the back flat, but bring the intensity up. And then level 3, it's only 40 seconds, so if you do level 3, man, go for it. Woo! You're already halfway there. Here's level 1. Either way, I want you to think and move fast but with control. So if we're bouncing, we're still keeping the core tight, we're not rounding the shoulders. 10 seconds. Push that pace, it's short. That's why we gotta go hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest, breathe. Inhale. Exhale. We're going back down to the ground. So remember we did bird dogs in our warm-up. We're doing bird dogs again. Please note that if this bothers your wrists, that you can come to your forearms or you can also come to knuckles. But what we want to do is, just like in our warm-up, we keep that low back tight and flat, and we extend one arm and one leg. But we're going to do 40 seconds with the same arm and leg, and then 40 seconds on the other side. If you need forearms, do it on your forearms. Ready? Right hand, left leg. Here we go. So we're going to extend right hand, left leg. Pull them in. Extend. I do not want you to round and tuck them, because that rounds your back. That's very bad for the discs of your low back. What I want you to do instead is extend and then pull them in and contract your core, but without bringing your knee and your elbow to touch. 20 seconds. They're like opposing magnets, so they will not touch. But you're squeezing your core, engaging through the middle. 10 seconds. Push through the heel. Reach that arm long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch sides. We have 20 seconds to rest. So maybe you sit back, maybe you relax the wrists out if you need it. We're going to go to the other side, left hand and right leg. For 40 seconds, then we get a break. So starting in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So we're going to left arm and right leg, and then pull in. Yeah, if it bothers your wrist, like right now, today, my wrists are a little cranky. I can put my knuckle down in a fist, and that really works for me. If that does not work for you, you could also come here. You could also put both forearms down and just work on the legs. If you're struggling to maintain balance on your hands with one arm coming up, just go legs. This is still a fabulous butt exercise, core exercise, even without the arm. But if you want the arm on the forearm, same thing right here. Then draw it in, flatten the back, and relax. Woo, okay. So what we have now is a break. Grab some water. Ooh, it's warm in here. I'm going to turn my fans on. You grab a drink, come up to standing whenever you're ready. And we're going to go through that twice more. So this time through, the next 2 times, that's going to go a lot more quickly, because I've already explained the moves once. So when we go through it again, we'll make it quick. It's 40 seconds of work, it's 20 seconds of rest. And then we'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll do it a third time, and then we'll move on to our next circuit today. The whole idea behind circuits like this is to move fast and hard and really go all in, because it's so short. You can get that intensity, you can get that real big push, that burst of energy and activity, but it's not for long. And that's how we challenge our energy systems, our heart and our lungs, make ourselves more fit, more resilient. It's a really good way to do quote-unquote cardio without doing long steady state cardio, which actually tends to, we adapt to that really quickly and tends to make it harder for us to then get change and progress. When we do this kind of cardio, we can always be increasing the challenge, because we can always continue to work harder. But the time commitment is a lot less too. So if we can do intervals for 20 minutes and get the same effect as running for 45, why not? I'd rather. You're busy, I'm busy, I'd rather get it done. All right, we're going back to jacks. Level 1 was here. Level 2 was down in the legs, but low impact, and level 3 is here. Like I said, we'll go through it much more quickly this time. So I want you to really push that envelope, and you'll have 20 seconds in between each exercise to rest. So coming back to our jumping jacks. 3, 2, ready, you go. So level 3, all the way out here fast. Level 2, take I still want you to get those arms going. Big, 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 big. So fingers up, reaching. We're sweeping the arms to the ceiling, but we're not doing impact, and maybe we're saving the knees if this is uncomfortable. You're halfway there, so whatever level, whether it's 3, 2, or 1, push your pace. You have 10 seconds. Remember, it's short. We're gonna be on the ground with those core tucks next. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe. We have 20 seconds. We're taking it down. For our tucks, remember that the level on this one is simply make the movement bigger or smaller. So everybody's going to be here. Level 1 is small, level 2 is a little bigger, level 3 is all the way out. Make sure your low back stays flat. Ready? Lift it up. Here we go. We're going to go open and close. Belly into the spine, flat in the back. Level 1 might be right here. Even if your legs don't go very far, because we're working on keeping the low back flat, reach your arms high. So this could be medium. Yeah, think about your low back. It's got to be glued to the ground. It's glued down, so it's not going to move. You have 15 seconds here. Strong work. So even though this is not super high cardio intensity, make it super intense from a focus standpoint. Squeeze, flatten that belly button. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. You have 20 seconds to stand up, catch your breath. We're going into that high knee, and then we're back down for bird dogs on each side. See how much more quickly round 2 and round 3 are going to go. So high knees, level 1, level 2, level 3. High knees, 40 seconds, ready to go. So level 1 here. Level 2, maybe we want to add, there we go. I was like, what am I doing? Add a little bounce without impact. Level 3 is full on, run it, high knees up to the belly button, pump it and run. You got it. So no matter which version you're doing as you hit that halfway point, I want you to think about what's happening in the middle of the core. I don't want to be rounding or bobbing all over the place. Everything tight, very controlled. Woo, you got 10 seconds. Keep it moving. We get to get back on the ground, a little bit lower heart rate this last move. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest, breathe. Last exercise, that bird dog on the floor. Now remember, we're 40 seconds on one side, 40 seconds on the other side. So we're gonna extend right hand and left leg, or level 1 would be just the left leg on your forearms. That would be your level 1. We're doing level 2, come on up to the hands, ready, we go. Extend and reach, push through the heel. Draw it in, but do not crunch it. Squeeze it, but don't round. If you need to knuckle this or forearm it, you can, and then remember your level 1 option is here. We're just gonna work on that leg and work on building core stability in this position. You have 20 seconds, you're halfway there. Our goal is as we extend that leg out, that we're not arching the back or dipping. Notice the level of my back never changes. 10 seconds. Push and pull. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax. Maybe you want to sit back in a little child's pose. Stretch the back out. We're going to go to the other side here in a second. But release the wrist. Give yourself a little breather. So now we're going left hand and right leg, or just the right leg. If you're doing this on forearms for your level 1, that's totally okay. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So it's left hand, right leg. Pull it in, squeeze. Extend and reach. So think of this as really extending through the heel and the fingers. Draw the belly into the spine. Flatten the back. So notice my middle, my torso is not moving. Just my arm and my leg. Even if I'm going to come down and just do my right leg, I'm still trying to pull my ribs towards my spine. My leg goes straight back. We push through the heel. You have 10 seconds. Always tell folks, think you're putting a shoe print on the wall behind you. Like if you're trying to stamp your shoe on the wall, you push through the heel, and that toe will be straight down, and you really use your booty to make an impression. Go ahead and rest. Woo, nice work. So we've got a break, long break. That's the other thing about interval circuits. Ideally, we get a good long rest so that when we start again, you feel very recovered and very able to kick up the intensity. If we don't rest long enough, then we're continuing to have diminishing returns on our performance, and we can't get to that hard level of work, which is what we want because the intervals are so short. So we have a good break here. We got about a minute and a half. Get a drink of water. I'm gonna get a drink of coffee because I got my coffee sitting here because I told you it was morning. Gotta have the coffee. We have one client who comes on Saturday mornings and she always comes in with her cup of coffee. I admire that. All right, so for last round for this first circuit, jacks, suitcase tucks on the ground, high knees, and then bird dogs each side. So we're gonna fire through this. We're gonna kick up the intensity. If you wanna pick up a level and increase it, now is the time to do that. But we're also about halfway down the class too. So remember, we got another circuit to do after this. So I wanna make sure we have the energy left for the other circuit. The next one will move much more quickly because it's all single-sided stuff. So reminder, our jacks, level 1, not super low in the legs, but big arms. Level 2, you can get down in the legs and make this more squatty. Level 3 is our full-on high-impact jack, which might not work for your joints, in which case, choose one of the other options. So we're gonna get started in just a second. Whew, we got about 10 more seconds to rest. Dig it, really think about how hard can I push? Because the entire circuit is barely 5 minutes long. And it's only 2 super high cardio moves anyway. So, get set, we're starting with jacks, 40 seconds, last time, ready, go. So maybe we're here, level 1. Level 2, we can use the legs more, but keep the impact low, or level 3, we're full on high impact. I don't care which one you choose, as long as you feel like you're pushing yourself appropriately. And then I want big arms, big. So I always tell folks when I see them do this, I want them big, all the way up and all the way down. Pumps more blood, 15 seconds here. That's what we're after. High heart rate. Get the arms working, use your shoulders, use your back. Woo, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, you have 20 seconds to rest and breathe. We're taking it down to the floor. We got those suitcase tucks on our back. Modify this by shortening the length of the legs. Whew. So start just resting down. And then we're gonna lift and go in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So extend and reach. Maybe it's level 1 right here. Maybe level 2 a little more. Maybe level 3 all the way, reach and extend through the heels. So again, level 1 is here. Level 2 is a little farther. Level 3 is all the way out, but make sure your belly button is pulled in, your low back never leaves the mat, you're halfway there. Like you're glued down. From your shoulder blades to your tailbone is glued to the mat, it cannot come up. You got it, 10 seconds, big reach, last set of these. Woo, such good work. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. When you're ready to stand up, stand up. You got your 20 seconds to rest. And then we're going high knees. Last time high knees. Just like our jacks, you have 3 options. Level 1 is here. Level 2, maybe we want to add a little bounce, but keep the impact out. And then level 3 is our full-on high knee. 40 seconds of knees. In 3, 2, ready, you go. So here we are, level 1. Level 2. Yeah, there we go. I always have a little trouble getting my level 2. Like, where's that bounce at? That's not impact. And then level 3 is here. Either way, level 1, 2, or 3, I want you to really use your arms. Because again, just like in our jumping jack, the more movement of the arms, even if you're going high, the more blood you're pumping. You have 15 seconds. That's the idea. Tight core, stable legs, high heart rate. That's what we're after here. It's a nice, graceful, total body move. 3, 2, 1, relax. Back down to the ground. I promise you our next circuit, we're standing the whole time. We'll be up and down so much in our last circuit. With our bird dogs. Level 1 is on the hands. We'll start with right hand and left leg. Level 1, that's level 2. Level 1 is on the ground choose the leg. Level 2 is arm and leg reach. All right, first one, here we go, and again. So we're gonna extend and reach, draw the belly and pull it back. We're not rounding, but we're squeezing tight. No one loves a bird dog, I don't think, although I'm starting to like them more and more the more I do them in these virtual classes. They're such a foundational exercise. There's a lot to think about, and I see people do them wrong often, even on like videos online. We don't want to arch and extend. We're not trying to kick high. We're going straight back and reach the fingers. 10 seconds. If you're working on stability, you're a beginner, just stay here on all fours. 3, 2, 1, relax. Maybe it's a child's pose stretch, releasing the low back out. Let your wrist stretch a little bit, maybe, if that would feel good. We've got 10 seconds, so we're going to do the other side. So we're going to go right leg, left hand, or just the right leg. In 4, 3, 2, 1, we go. So we're going left hand, right foot, push through the heel. You can section cut the floor with your hand, you can knuckle in if it feels good, or you can do forearms, using the arm or not. This would be our level 1, just that leg, straight back. I really want you to push your heel, squeeze your booty. So we feel that glute engage. 15 seconds. You really want to feel this in your butt, in your core, the back of the leg. Like that whole leg is really extending long. 10 seconds. And then we're drawing the ribs to the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Rest. Nice job. Big long break. Water. Woo. Woo. Awesome job. It's humid today. It's muggy. I'm sweating. I'm regretting the t-shirt choice. But oh well. So this last circuit will stand for the whole thing. If you have lightweight dumbbells or items like water bottles, soup cans, anything that weighs less than 5 pounds, to give you an example, I'm using 3-pound weights. Anything pretty light you could use in this circuit. So while we're resting, if you need to go grab something out of the kitchen, you can do that. You can do it with nothing in your hands too, especially if you have shoulder issues, any shoulder injuries. We would probably want to try body weight for this one. Everything else is going to be standing. We've got some legs in this circuit. We worked on cardio and core in circuit 1. Now we're going to hit legs. Still doing a little bit of cardio as well. So we're still resting. As everything we did previously, we're going to have levels 1, level 2, and potentially a level 3. Our first move is a speed skater. And I will tell you that I personally, for a long time, did speed skaters like this, crossing my leg back behind. And that's how we did them here at the studio. What we like to do now is step over and bring one knee to touch the other knee. Because if we get this twist, we can get torque on the knee. So we want to just step knee to knee. So level 1 of your speed skater would be staying pretty upright, keeping this low impact from side to side. Level 2 would be to make it more of a squat, sit down low, still low impact, but more intensity. Level 3 is going to be the full-on hop side to side in that full speed skater. So those are our choices. We're going to do that for 40 seconds. And again, even if you pick one level, doesn't mean you have to stay with that level for the entire 40 seconds. But it's pretty short. So see what you can do. Skaters, ready, we go. So level 1 is here. We're just step touching. Level 2, maybe we squat down, push the butt back, make sure to tuck your tailbone, and maybe we're going to take that a little lower. Everyone's just moving your arms with your legs. Level 3 is that full skater hop, knee to knee, high impact, low legs, whatever works best for you. You have 15 seconds. So remember, it's short. So if you're doing levels 2 or 3 and you're like, oh my God, I'm dying. See if you can hang out for another 10 seconds or so. It's super short, and we'll get a break for the legs after this move. We have 3, 2, and 1. If you have leg weights, grab them. So level 1 on this exercise would be no weights, and we're just going to pulse our hands up. We're going to raise the roof, just pulse. Level 2 would be to hold light weights and raise the roof. Level 3 would be heavier weights, but light weights work just fine. All right, 3, 2, 1, we go. Weights or no weights, we're pulsing. So Elbows are just slightly in front of the shoulders. Rib cage pulled in and down. Butt squeezed tight. So again, my torso is still and tight and tucked. Then I'm just pulsing. And since we're halfway done, you're holding weights, you can tell, like, okay, you should start to get that little bit of burn. That's a good thing. It's fine. You have 15 seconds here. Even with no weights, you might start to feel a really good burn through your shoulders. Pulse it out. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Put those weights down. Shake it out. Next exercise is cardio. It's a butt kicker. Low impact level 1. We're here. Much like our jacks and our skaters, low impact level 2 is to sit down lowering your legs, but without the impact of the jumping. And then level 3 is our full-on butt kicker. 40 seconds for butt kickers. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Level 1, we're right here. Hold the arms, kick yourself in the booty. Level 2, maybe you use your legs more, but you're not doing high impact. Level 3 is our full-on, kick it out, pump the arms, go fast, high impact. Now, as we approach halfway, what do I say with the jacks? Every exercise that we did, high knees for cardio, use your arms. The more you use your arms, the more blood you're pumping. And then if you use your legs more, you'll get higher heart rate too, because your legs have big muscle groups in there. They'll pump a lot of blood. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest, breathe. One more exercise in this circuit. Please forgive me. It's a squat pulse. So level 1 is just a little bend, but make sure you're sitting back and you're pulsing. Level 2 is more of a bend, and we're pulsing. Level 3 is a full-on squat down here, hips below knees, pulse. You're gonna level this by whatever your strength is to squat and what your knees will allow. Make sure you breathe. All right, squat pulse in 3, 2, 1. Sit back. We're just lifting and lowering your booty. Level 1 is not very deep, but it's still burning. Level 2 is a little deeper. That one's burning too. Level 3, maybe we're gonna come all the way down and sit low. It's up to you, but you're halfway there. So I want everybody to try to think about tucking your tailbone. Sometimes we get into this squat when we sit back and we get a lot of arch here. Gotta pull it in and under, 10 seconds. So even though you're sitting back, you're not gonna hyperextend your back. You're still pulling your ribs towards your hips. 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. So, woo, that's our full circuit, round 2. We're gonna go do that 2 more times. Like I said before, it moves pretty fast the second and third time, although we did go through it pretty quickly. There wasn't too much to explain here. So we got 2 more times through and then we're done. We'll stretch and that's it. Not too bad, right? So it's a 4-minute circuit, and we're gonna do it twice more. So it's about 8 minutes, but it's not even 8 total minutes of work because we get those 20 seconds of rest. So you can see how with circuits, we can work hard for a short amount of time, take a rest, and then do it again. Instead of being at that same level. Now, there's certainly benefits to endurance training, especially if you're wanting to do endurance activities. But if we just want to be fit, if we're focused on maybe body composition change, intervals are where it's at. Shorter, quicker, maximum impact, and they allow you to continue to challenge your body in new and different ways over time instead of adapting to one level. Like if you always run at the same level, your body adapts to that very quickly. Those who know me well know I'm not a big fan of steady state cardio. It has its purpose, but you got to do your intervals and your strength too. Okay, so coming back to our skaters, level 1, of course, was here. Level 2 was a squat without the impact, and level 3 is that hop side to side. We're gonna fire through these next 2 rounds pretty fast. Skaters, 40 seconds, we go. Here it is. So level 1. If you like the challenge and you want the impact, or you want the increase in intensity but no impact, sit lower. And then if you want the impact, of course, it's a hop side to side. It's only 40 seconds. What's gonna be challenging for you today? Wherever you are physically, what's gonna do the job? You're halfway done. So if it's hot, this once more. Woo, rest. Okay, breathe. Deep breath in and out. You're going to find those dumbbells if you're using them. Level 1 is no weight, we're pulsing. Level 2, we're going to hold something lightweight. This works great for like soup cans. Can be really nice for that. So we got 40 seconds there. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. I want you to think about your rib cage. Pull your ribs in and down. Squeeze your butt. And we're going to push up. Just a little pulsing press overhead. If that bothers your shoulders, try it with no weights. Yeah, because even without weights, that's a really good functional exercise, functional strength to have. It's to be able to, we go through life, you reach up in a cabinet, you put a piece of luggage or something up on a shelf or an overhead bin. That's what overhead pressing is. 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. So, how do we build strength to avoid injury? Is we do stuff like that. Because a lot of people injure their rotator cuffs, very common injury, and it's a tough one. This is how we're going to stay strong. We're going into butt kickers here. So butt kickers, we have level 1, level 2 is to use your legs, and level 3 is to full on run. 40 seconds for our butt kickers. In 3, 2, ready, we go. Level 1 is here. Level 2, use your legs more, sit down. Level 3 is our full on run it up. So we're going butt and kick. Everybody, use your arms. Remember that it's all about pushing and pulling with the arms, getting the heart rate up, getting lots of blood pumping. If you want low impact, but you want higher heart rate, let's use your legs. Sit down into that. Kick your booty. Or you can do that full high impact if you're good with impact. You have 10 seconds here. Woo! We're so close to being done for today. We've only got one more round. 3, 2, 1, relax. Our squat pulse levels are all about depth. Level 1's pretty high, level 2's in the middle, level 3's really low. You get to pick what's going to work for you based on your lower body strength and your joints. 40 seconds is it. Squat and pulse. Ready, you go. So, I like the arms in front personally. Just kind of bring them in front and hold. And then butt back, we'll tuck the tail. And we're just pulsing. If you're at home and like this exercise doesn't work for you, you could do a wall sit. That would work as well. If this bothers your back or your knees, but you're halfway there. It could be lower. I'm tired today, so I'm not going full out. You guys at home, you're strong. If you want to do that full on, low pulse, go for it. I just don't have it today. 10 seconds. You guys are awesome. Keep it moving. Even if you're right here, this still burns like heck. 4, 3, 2, relax. Nice job. Okay. We got to rest and then one more round. Take this time to breathe. Inhale and exhale. Drink of water. The AC must not be on in the studio because I am sweating. It is sticky in here. I am warm. It is not. Gotta turn it on. Whew. All right. Strong work. 4 minutes left. And then our stretch, and we are done. We're doing great on time. So we'll be done in 4. Now, last round is always a chance either to just get through it or to push yourself, look for that little bit of increased challenge if that's going to serve you today. If you don't feel like you really gave it your all yet, now's the time. You got 4 minutes to dig in and push. So we're starting with those speed skaters. You know them by now, level 1, 2, or 3. Pick the one that works for you. 40 seconds. Ready, go. So level 1, we're right here. Knee to knee. Level 2, we're going to sit down and squat more. Level 3, we're going to hop it side to side and squat. That's our most advanced. No matter which one you're doing, get those arms pumping. Sit back into a little tiny squat. Tuck your tailbone. And then just push a little bit. So if it's high, if we're not going to sit low, maybe we move a little faster. And we always just want to be focused on touching that knee to the other knee. You got 15 seconds here. Woo! Awesome work. You got it. Last 10 seconds. So don't stop, don't slow down, don't stand up because it's so short. 4, 3, 2, 1. Push and press. Weights or no weights, that's your 2 levels. 40 seconds. Ready, you go. So we're pushing. Raise the roof. Remember raise the roof? That's what this is. Draw your core in tight, squeeze your booty cheeks together so you're so tight and flat. Nothing below the arms moves. Gotta create this super solid, strong base. And then we're just pulsing. Little pulse. Try to make sure your elbows, and take a peek, are your elbows inside your shoulders. I prefer them not to be straight out. A little bit inside the shoulders. It's nicer for your rotator cuffs. 10 seconds! Push it. Let those arms burn. Last arm exercise of the day. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Breathe. Deep breath in, big breath out. We're all butt kickers. 2 exercises, 2 minutes. And we're done. That's all we have left. So butt kickers, level 1. Level 2, use your legs. Level 3, run it. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's kick it. So level 1 right here. Level 2, you can make this kind of up and down squatty. Get more heart rate going. Or you're full on level 3. Running and pumping. Either way, it's short. Work to your capacity in this length of time. Whatever it is that pushes you, we're halfway there. Like if we're gonna stay up high, we could do faster, we could pull the arms farther out, pump more blood. There's lots of ways to increase the challenge here. You gotta find where it is for you. 10 seconds. Woo, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe. We got squat pulses to finish. 40 seconds of pulses, we're done. Use this time to focus your mind. Squat pulses, one of the more challenging exercises of the day. Of course, we have to finish with it. But you got this, you guys are strong. Find your depth that's gonna work for you. Wall sit if the squat pulse does not work for you. And here we go, 40 seconds to finish. Sit back, pulse it out. Try to tuck your tail. If you're feeling a lot of discomfort right here, see if you can pull in through the front. But keep your weight back, so like lifting your toes. And then we're just lifting and lowering your booty. Awesome. Ooh, halfway. You got it. Let those legs burn, let those booty cheeks burn. It's almost over. 15 seconds. This is where we make the change. Feeling this challenge. Less than 10 seconds and just getting through it and not quitting on it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, good job. Okay. All right. Grab a quick drink of water. We're going to stretch. So, if you're watching on the replay, don't run away. Do your stretching. Very important. So deep breath, get a drink of water, a little knee on the ground. And we'll start laying all the way back, flat on your back. We're going to cross right foot over left knee. If this is enough of a stretch for you, stay here. Otherwise, you can reach through and pull that left leg in. Keep your back flat on the mat. And just try to relax into your stretches. So we start that deep breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Yeah. And then we just kind of see if we can settle in and relax into that stretch. That's where we'll get that little bit of an increase in flexibility. That's what we're looking for. We just tighten some stuff up. We just want to loosen it out a little bit. Go ahead and switch sides. So we'll cross the left foot over the right knee. Draw the right leg in. Reach through and hold. Breathe nice and deep. Let that upper body kind of relax down. Such good work. You guys are awesome. I love circuit class. Circuit class is such a nice complement to our strength training. So if you can get a mix of both, it's great. You know, circuits serve a great purpose for our heart and our lungs and our cardio endurance. And then strength, of course, builds our muscle, our bone density, our resilience, all that good stuff. Go ahead and hug knees in, roll to seated. Both legs out front, cross one foot over the opposite knee, and then hug it in with the opposite arm. So that is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday style. We'll be doing more cardio circuit. It's not always going to be just like that. You guys know we like to mix it up. But that's what it's going to look like on distance for the time being. And then our strength is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Mirrors our supersets that we do here at Fitness Evolution in person behind the switch side. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday will be really similar to our programming that we are doing here in studio. And then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday will be kind of like an intervals class, like our interval class that we do here in studio, or intervals that we do in class. So that's how June's gonna roll. A little bit of change to the schedule starting next week. Go ahead and come to standing so we can stretch that upper body. So be sure you're checking Zen Planner. We'll keep sending out an email every day. Reach forward, draw the belly button in. I'll be putting it in my coach too. So there's lots of ways for you to find class and know what time class is, but the Zen Planner schedule is always updated. And just a few changes for next week with staff coming back and us opening up more studio classes. So keep an eye on that. We're still gonna have morning, midday, and evening distance class and Saturday morning. Take those arms back behind, roll the shoulders down and back. Open up the chest. Keep that nice, good, deep breathing. Woo, here we are, almost June 1st. Wild, crazy. Lots of good, fun, cool stuff happening here at the studio, both distance and in person. Right arm across, hug that shoulder in. So as always, we'll keep you updated. We are gonna have a site, a membership site, starting next week that will house replays and stuff too. So be on the lookout for that if you're doing replays. And then the links to the live classes will start changing every week, but we'll still send it out like we have been. So if you didn't know it was the same link every time, nothing will change for you. You'll find it in my coach, you'll find it by email, you'll find it on Facebook. You'll find it in Zen Planner as well. Hands to the thighs, eyes down, push your butt back. If you join the live workouts on your phone, you can actually do it right from Zen Planner in the class description. Click the join now button and it will open the week right up for you. So if you use your phone, that's probably your fastest, easiest way to get connected if you have Zen Planner. So extend that reach to the floor, take your head with you, let the crown of the head point down, shake that neck out. And then we're gonna draw it all the way and roll it up. Shoulders up and down 3 times. Up and push. And then we'll finish with 2 deep breaths. Inhale, reach up. Big breath, exhale, extend those arms down. And then one more big deep breath in and reach. Big breath all the way out. Give yourself a hand. Awesome work today. Thanks as always for being there. I appreciate you. You're the best.